All right, so welcome again, people, to MG Sports TV. We're back again, and it's the Jamaica Premier League season kicked off technically with a bang, technically. But last night was at two of the double header, the Monday night football game where we saw Malines versus Arnett Gardens and Waterhouse versus Mobile United. Can't tell us, brain fart a while ago. Can't tell us. Anyway, so pretty much two games that I think that could have been a lot more entertaining. Love the turnout for the early part of the season, because when you see that so early in the season, you're getting this fairly decent turnout. I like that. I really like that. Anyway, so before getting into details, people, please do smash that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. All right, so I don't know, won't make this a long one. I'm gonna make it just a short and spicy one. I'm gonna discuss the two games, two aspects. I should have done a preview, a season preview before the start, because there are some things that I really want to discuss. Fresh God even sent me a long list. Big up yourself, Fresh God. Fresh God sent me a long list of to do, things to do. May I tell you why? I still haven't gotten an opportunity to do it as yet. Why, Fresh God? Too much things me I do, man. So sometimes I forget some things out. So I go still. Anyways, all right. So some of those things have to do with clubs, or the clubs are operating, functional aspect of the clubs. So we're going to look into that. Anyway, so as I said, people, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are here for the first time. Thank you very much for joining. So we're going to touch on just some general aspect of some of the things that I want to discuss from earlier. First of all, I do believe that I'm predicting a final between Cavaliers and Mount Pleasant. I do think that both of them are going back to the finals. I'm hopeful that my team can do something, which is Portmore United. Yeah, a little bit of bias right here. I do apologize for that. Give me no people say, but MG, DCF, yeah. Just a little slight bias towards Portmore United. They are my team. Anyways, so I hopeful that they can get in the top 6. If they can tell that trouble. So I do believe that this year, this season, the 2023-2024 Jamaica Premier League season, I believe that Mount Pleasant will take the crown again, due to their recruitment, heavy amount of recruitment, and the quality players that they're bringing in, on top of quality already. Technically, they have the most quality. They have the biggest squad where quality is concerned, right across the squad. Big squad. Other than that, I'm looking forward to see Cavaliers again, pushing to the top. Last year, Cavaliers, for the 2022-2023 season, Cavaliers was the most outstanding football club in Jamaica. People say, oh, what, how that come? Really? They don't win none? Yes, technically they have won just one. They won one trophy. But in all aspects, right across where football is, across Jamaica, at all levels, they have been very, extremely successful right across. In the Jamaica Premier League, they were in the final of the Lynx Cup. On the regular season, they came second, and they went to the final of the Jamaica Premier League and came second. So you see, that is consistency. Now, in the Link Up, they went to the final of the Link Up as well. That is consistency. Move away from that. The youth teams, the women team went to the final. Even though they lost in the final, they were in the final of the Jamaica Women Premier League. Then, going to the youth setup, where we have the U15 and U13, where they went to the finals of the U15. I think they won the U15, and they went to the final. Was it final? I think it was semi-finals of the U13. I think so. U15 finals was between them and Harbourview for U15. I believe it was them and Harbourview. Yeah, Harbourview got 2 red cards, and I believe that the U13 final was I think it was Cafe. Is it Cafe? Real Mona. Yeah, well, they are working together. Both Cafe and Real Mona. Real Mona and Boystown. Yeah, they got a little bit of brain fart. But they were I think they went to the semi-finals. of the U13. So that goes to show that where football is concerned, they are the most successful club last season, despite they didn't win the Jamaica Premier League. But where football is concerned, on all aspects, I'm hopeful to see like even Mount Pleasant youth team participating in those competitions as well. I'm not sure of the stipulations. I believe that they can. I really want to see them participating in some of those competitions. Well, it was actually the Casafa U13 and U15 competition. Anyways, move on from that. Football. Let's discuss football. So last night we witnessed Arnett Garden again after joining the first game. We saw Arnett Garden last night again going up against Malines, and I think I'm slightly I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Arnett Garden. I do think they look quite similar to last season. Maybe they must start the season a bit too high, probably too much of a high tempo. Maybe what happened to them last year to the final stage of the season, they kind of get a burnout. But I do think I really really like what I see from Arnett Gardens so far. Scoring, I think it's 4 goals in the first half. Unfortunately, I didn't know what happened in the second half. Well, spoke with the coach after the match, post match press conference. He said that they literally take the foot off the gas. No need to be pressing so hard again, even though they still created opportunity in the second half that didn't score. But they just want to manage the rest of the game and maybe give some other players some minutes, which is very, very important going to the latter stages of the season. So they look good. I'm like what I've seen. I think they picked up where they left off last year. For Malines now, I was pretty disappointed with Malines. Spacing in between the lines, a bit too wide. Jason Wright was actually literally playing number 10 role and also striker. I think he was doing a lot. I think he was doing too much. Forgot. Giant Thomas, brilliant. Giant Thomas back again. Looks as if he makes an extra step. Giant Thomas from Arnett, for those who don't know, number 18. Looks as if he takes another extra step this season. Love what I'm seeing from him. Maybe hold on to the ball just a little bit too much. Can let it go a little bit quicker. Got a few opportunities though. Unfortunately, needs to work on his weak foot. Nonetheless, Malines, back to Malines. I do think that Malines need to maybe straighten a little bit more. I do think that the defensive midfield position is something I need to do some work on. A lot of spacing right there. Each time Arnett Garden would beat the front press, there would actually be lots of space for Arnett Garden players. And you see where Shea Smith was having a really good time down the wing. He was enjoying himself, man. He had so much time and space. And that's where a lot of their problems came. So definitely, I think Malines, definitely you can see that there's work to be done. I do think that they're quite disappointed. I think the second half they played better in the second half actually, and not that they didn't concede, but they just look a lot more better in the second half. Where football and a footballing perspective, the spacing, as I said earlier, in the space in the first half, they kind of close in that a bit, look a bit more structured. Even though in the second half, and it still created opportunities, but it wasn't no guilted opportunities as per the first half. Next up we have Waterhouse. I have to say, a big performance from Waterhouse after what happened in the first game versus Tivoli. They were really, really taken to the sword by Tivoli. Tivoli didn't ease up, literally just rinsed them. But they turned up this time around, going up against Mobe United. They turned up really, really nice. I thought they played well. I thought they really looked good. They played some ball. Actually, played some very good football. Maybe Mobe kind of allowed them that too much space and time. I think Mobe gave them a little bit too much respect. But it was a good performance from Waterhouse. As I said, goal scored in the first half, not much in the second half again. Coach Marcel Gill did say that he literally take his foot off the gas again and just see out the game. So both coaches, winning coaches, have the same perspective. Kill the game in the first half and then see out the rest of the game, which is nothing's wrong with that. If you can score 3 goals in the first half, definitely that's a good sign. Mobe United now, I'm a bit concerned about Mobe. A lot of turnovers in midfield, giving the ball away quite cheaply. No, I do think that they have a good unit and maybe just hasn't clicked as yet. Like the youngster, Leo Campbell from Irwin. I tell him, a really, really good player. Really, really good player. Showed a lot of fight. Even though, sometimes he gets a little bit too heated. Yeah, just calm down just a bit. But he showed a really good fight. He was the one who looked likely to score, actually. He looked really, really likely to score. When they got the penalty, when Mobe got the penalty, I honestly believe that they would have given the penalty to him because he was the one who likely to score. Hitting ball from way out. It was really, really getting about, causing a lot of problem for the Waterhouse defenders. But that is football, I would say. Final thought. Final aspect I want to touch on is the whole aspect of the return of the Jamaica Premier League. I do think that we're expecting to have a good season this year. We're definitely expecting to have a good season this year. Oh my. Sorry about that, people. I don't know why I missed something there. Yeah, so I do believe that they're expecting to have a good season this year. As I said, the turnout for the first game, the turnout for the first Monday Night Football game Well, not technically the first, but the turn of a Monday Night Football game at Stadium East. It was a good look. I don't like the Monday Night Football game last year by Jamaica College. It was literally, I didn't like it. I really didn't like it because it didn't look like it didn't look like the football was going to progress throughout the season based off the support and those things. But all in all, I do think that they went. It was a good turnout. Good. So I saw some good football being played. So finally, let's touch on the Brazilian. I see he's coming under a lot of pressure. His name is Jean Claudio Ferreira. He's coming under a lot of pressure from Mobile United. And I was sitting there and watching. I'm like, so when you hear people talk about Brazilian players, first thing comes to your mind, trick, flares. He doesn't really give you any of that. But one thing for sure, is technical ability is very, very good. It's basically one of the best in the league. Pace of play, speed, technical power, press. He has a lot in his locker. Shooting ability, he has a lot in locker. Decision making is very, very good. Now, the reason why it's coming under a lot of pressure is because I believe that Jamaicans, when they hear the term Brazilian, they want to see flares, a player going down to the sideline, flick tricks and those things. That's not it. That's not football now. People don't Brazil. If you realize that, that's like street Brazilian football. You don't really find that nowadays. Brazilian football is becoming a little bit more European now, where it's about technical ability, technical security with the ball as well. So I think he provides that, and I think he's a really, really good player. Unfortunately, most Jamaicans, when they hear Brazilian, they don't want that. They want skills and flair. Pile 3-4 man, walk, take the ball, carry, go there, back and net. Yeah, that's just how it is. But I honestly believe that he's a very, very good player, and I like what I see from him. And I do think that he's going to be a pivotal player for Mobile United. But the average football fan, I don't think they're going to see it that way, because they want, the mindset, or the program, a particular way. Anyways. So, big up on yourself, people. I won't go any further. That's a long talk. I'm not talking. Big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. So, Jamaica Premier League preview show. This is the first one I'm getting done. I have to touch on some of the details that Fresh God gave me. We'll touch on that at some point soon. Maybe on a live stream. Maybe one of those live streams. I'll try to see if I can do that. So, big up on yourself, people. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't know them. JPL videos and give me normally rank up in views, but I have to do them because work have to be done. Big up, people. MG Sports TV. I'm out. Boom. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like button. Very, very important you do so. God bless, people. I'm out.